Hello everyone, Hypersonic42 here, and welcome back to another episode on the Evergreen SMP. I still cannot get over how much I'm liking these trees here. I know it took a really long time to design them and kind of get everything all perfect, but in the end, they turned out exactly as I'd hoped, and I know I've said this already, but you know, these are my first custom trees, so I'm pretty happy, like I said, with how they turned out. And, you know, they really do bring this whole area together. They kind of fill in that empty space there. But yeah, we still do have a bit of empty space kind of around the rest of here. And we will be addressing that in a future episode, probably next episode. We're probably going to be building a bit of a library right here, kind of a steampunk library. I've been thinking about some designs, and I think I finally settled on one that'll be perfect and kind of, you know, fill in this whole area here. So that's going to be coming at some point soon. But in the meantime, we have two projects that I wanted to get completed today. Now, one of them we kind of talked about at the end of last episode about doing some work on the nether tunnels. And actually, if we go up here into my base, I've actually got a couple shulker boxes completely ready, full of materials for those tunnels. And as you can see, I started work on the bit of the floor here, but I ran out of iron and the iron farm stopped working for some reason, so I haven't been able to finish replacing the floor down here just yet. But that's hopefully going to be something we work on soon as well. Oh, yeah, and the shulker monster is back. Unfortunately, I just can't keep anything clean. I tried, I promise I tried, but, you know, I just can't store all my stuff in a single chest. It all has to be out here because, you know, why do things the simple way? Why do things the easy way? You gotta do it in the complicated, messy way, am I right? But let's get back to the topic of the nether tunnels. So, like I said, I've been collecting a few resources for this project. I got some of the copper, some honeycomb from our new farm, and then a couple prismarine blocks. I don't have nearly enough. And then we got a bunch of sandstone for the top, the bottom, and kind of around the sides. Let's take these eggs real fast. See if we get any more chickens out of them. Nope. Okay. Pretty much every time we get a chicken to hatch out of those, I have to keep them. So, you know, kind of just a tradition at this point. But, yeah, as you may have noticed, we only got 11 prismarine blocks, which, you know, that's not going to be enough. Because the two designs that we looked at last time around, I decided which one to go with. Obviously, it's the one that had the copper everywhere, hence the copper in these chests. But yeah, we really will need a bunch more prismarine bricks before we can finish this up. And you might have noticed we have some interesting potions here. We got some night vision, invisibility, and water breathing. And that's because you probably guessed it by now, we're going to be going and getting ourselves some prismarine bricks from an ocean monument, right from the source of the prismarine bricks themselves. Now, I have gone and raided a couple ocean monuments so far. I actually just needed some of the sponges more than anything, I think. But yeah, I really haven't gotten about to taking one completely apart. I do think there's one in near our industrial district area, and that one should have most of the prismarine still on it. So let's head that way, and hopefully we'll find the prismarine. And there it is, coming into view. We have got ourselves a little bit of an enclosure. I must have made this last time we were here. But yeah, something to kind of hide from. Oh, hide from those guys. The guys that are about to target me with their lasers. Yeah, can they see me still? They're not paying attention. That's good. Oh! He's paying attention. So we should probably go ahead and take some of these potions that we brought along with us. And unfortunately, we're going to have to leave all of our armor except for our helmets or our boots down there. Actually, you know, now that we got the water breathing potions, you know, I might need Aqua Affinity. I was going to say I don't need the respiration, but Aqua Affinity really helps under this. So yeah, I think I'll take off these three and just plop some of our armor and unneeded materials in there. We need one water breathing, one invisibility, and probably night vision as well, just for better visibility down there. So, yep, that was water breathing. Let's take that one. Let's do night vision. And then finally, the potion of invisibility. Here's the fun part. Yep, there we go. We're completely invisible now. Well, not completely invisible. I think we're completely invisible to everyone else, including the mobs, so that should be perfect. Let's stick these bottles away, and we have 8 minutes. Oh, we only have... Ooh, I did not make those water-breathing potions as long as I thought we would. Okay, looks like we're going to have to be pretty fast about this, or something, because, yeah, I didn't add the redstone or whatever it was to those water-breathing potions, so... Yeah, we're going to have to make this a quick in and out sort of operation, get what we came for, and then just, you know, leave as fast as we can. So yeah, let's start gathering some of this prismarine. Well, that took a little bit of time, but I think it was definitely worth it because we've got an entire shulker box full of prismarine bricks, which is going to be way more than enough for this project. So, you know, I think at this point we've got pretty much all of the materials we need. I think that's enough copper in there to make all of the lightning rods. We got some honeycomb to wax the copper so it doesn't oxidize on us. We got some glowstone and some more redstone to make some more of the redstone lamps, but I'm now realizing I do not have any source of power for these redstone lamps. So do I have any cobblestone and sticks around so I can make a few levers? That's probably the best thing to do just to get some power. I don't think I need to do redstone blocks or anything. That would probably just not be worth it. Yeah, the whole point of creating this storage system was to stop this from happening, so I could just kind of, you know, look through these like that. But unfortunately, that's just not how I operate. I'll probably just take some stone. There we go. I'll just take some stone and then, yeah, I think I'll just put it on my offhand. Then go to my fortune pickaxe. There, this should work. It's going to just be basically mining up every single one of these blocks and keep placing them down. But that should be enough to make enough levers for these tunnels. At least for now, we can always make more if we need to, but I'd rather not waste time making lanterns if I don't need them. So, yeah, let's just head into our nether portal. And here we are on the other side of the portal. Yeah, I think I will need to potentially widen out a little more space for this because, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have 3 like that. And then on the sides, we're going to have some stairs. All right, so I think I've got the layout figured out here. It's going to be, like I said, 3 wide here. Then we got some stairs and then some spots for the sides. It's going to actually take us, I think, yeah, this is the last layer that we could build on before hitting bedrock. So good thing that worked out because I did not check that at all. I was just going to start building and that would have been very, very, very unfortunate when I hit bedrock up there, and yeah, I'm just really glad that's not the case. So yeah, we've got some copper here, and then some of the prismarine bricks as well. I believe the prismarine bricks go on the top and bottom, and then we'll need some honeycomb. I think you can do this, right? Can you... Waxed block of copper, and there we go. We have an entire stack of waxed block of copper. That's so much easier than having to go and do it all by axe. It's super simple, super convenient. But yeah, let's stick that back there. And yeah, pretty much just do this all the way down there. And, you know, we are going to have to use some of these deep slate as well, kind of make the little columns there. And then, yeah, I'll also need to get some iron as well to finish out the chains, because I do have some chains in this design, kind of like in between the lightning rods. But we can worry about those little details later. For now, let's just get the bulk of the building done and get this all laid out so we know kind of if we're going to need more materials or if this is going to kind of cover it all the way. So yeah, let's hop right into building this and let's go. And end of time lapse, and as you can see, we've got ourselves our finished nether tunnels. I've actually gone and added a little, I don't know, airlock sort of thing on this side, just so no mobs can get in, kind of keep it free, but you know, I can still get out if I want to. And then additionally, I really haven't finished it yet, but we've got a slime block launcher here that will actually be able to launch me up onto the ladder. Let's see if that works. And oh, okay, one more time. There we go. And it can launch me up onto the ladder, and then this bedrock right here should be, yeah, it should be the last one right there. So actually, this is a rare occasion indeed. Never really sat in bedrock before, but yeah, that is hopefully gonna be able to get us to the nether roof. That's really all I've done here. I kind of added that airlock section and the slime block launcher as well. We've got ourselves our portal kind of standing out here, and then obviously at the other end here we have also got our portal to our industrial district, and that looks pretty much the exact same. It's, to be honest, I'm not sure why I'm showing you guys. It looks the exact same as the portal. You guys know what portals look like. But yeah, that is pretty much this project complete. I did run out of copper for the floor, so it only goes to here. But you know, when you're over here, if you turn down your render distance, or just kind of look at it like that, you can't notice the difference. So yeah, these tunnels are, I'm really liking them. I like the way they turned out. I really do like the color combination here. And the chains, yeah, the chains, I just went and snagged those from some iron in our store. If you remember, we had this stored at spawn, and literally not a single block of iron had been sold. So I figured, you know what, why not just take it, because the farm's broken anyway. So yeah, this project, like I said, is pretty much complete. So let's head back to the overworld. Well, here we are back at our base, and you may notice, you might not, but the render distance has gotten extremely far. You can see the whole iron farm and pretty much see, yeah, you can see his base. You can see past his base. This is kind of insane how high this render distance goes. You can see this village all the way over there as well. And you're probably wondering, why is the render distance so high? Well, unfortunately, that is because I'm running this world off of my own PC right now. The server actually had to stop because the guy who owned the server had to use it for something else. So yeah, unexpectedly, we are in a single player world now. You can see it's just me, no one else. But that does mean that the server technically has come to an end, which is very unfortunate. I was not expecting that at this point in time. But you know, Minecraft 1.19 is just around the corner, and there might be something special going on for that. Not going to ruin anything for you guys, but you know, we may have something special planned for that. And ow, that was, I should have known that tower was here. I built it. But yeah, like I said, that unfortunately means that this world is going to come to an end. This is going to be the last day here. And you know, to finish things off, I thought might as well do kind of a little bit of a recap, bit of a world tour. But we're going to switch things up a bit. We're actually going to turn on some shaders and see how that looks. So we'll be right back. Well, here we are back in the world, the same old world, but you see the sky looks a little bit different. It's actually about to be nighttime, but yeah, we have got some shaders on, and boy, is this looking incredible. We've got the ocean. I mean, this just looks so amazing. But yeah, let's go back to our base, because I mean, anyone can really run shaders and just, you know, look at generated terrain. But yeah, this is kind of what I wanted to look at here, was our own base and how that kind of looks in shaders. Let's sleep first just so we can get some good light for that. All right, it is now morning and everything is looking quite a bit better. The one problem with the shaders is you can see every single torch that I placed down just to light this area up. But if we ignore that, we can kind of just, you know, take a look at this whole area and take it all in. Let's just start, you know, with our starter base. Like I said before, I'm super happy with how this base turned out. I Really like it, and I like so many of the little details added. Like we can ignore that. Let me just say, no wandering traders were harmed in that process, or llamas. Yeah, that was just a coincidence. Nothing happened there at all. But yeah, I love the little barrels we added around here. This little vegetation around. And then around this side, we also got a little bit of flowers. And actually, one of my favorite things about this build is the sugarcane. I've actually got water underneath these blocks there, so we can put sugarcane and use it as a decoration block, because you know, we have so much sugarcane from that giant farm we built. It'd kind of be a waste not to use it for something like this. But yeah, that is our starter base. And I mean, let's go inside. Let's go inside one more time, just to take it in. Honestly, this is probably my favorite room in the whole place. I just love the amount of detail I was able to add in here. And then, of course, we've got our time machine in here. We got a grandfather clock inspired by Good Times with Scar and Hermitcraft. I kind of just, should I really say inspired? I literally just copied his design because I thought it was cool. But, you know, it's a cool design. It's a cool design. You can't blame me. But yeah, we've got our time machine, our bed and everything. And don't worry, we're still going to test this out later and see exactly what it does when it turns on and we're inside of it. It might do something we might be expecting. It might be something completely unexpected. But yeah, that was our first main project, was the starter base. The second one, of course, was underneath here. We have our villager trading hall, which is probably going to look, yeah, it's going to look a lot more ominous now, now that we've got the shaders on. But yeah, we've got our villagers, which most of which we never really used. I don't think I ever got a trident, so I never really used channeling. I don't really use thorns on my armor. So, and then of course we got our other villagers in here, our stonecutter guys, with the masons, some fletchers, all sorts of guys. Remember these guys here? This is how we were getting all of our emeralds, because they were just buying iron for emeralds, and we have iron at our iron farm, so infinite emeralds, yeah. But yeah, this probably took, I don't want to say the most time out of any project, but it definitely took a while. The next project was over here. We've got our giant iron farm, which it was amazing well it worked. Currently, I still can't seem to figure out what's wrong with it. But, you know, this farm is definitely one of a kind, and definitely was extremely, extremely productive. I remember turning on the first time, we got iron golems coming out of there like there was no tomorrow. I don't think we've got any. Yeah, there's no real iron in here anymore. But yeah, this thing was an iron machine. And then, of course, our next big project was going to be over here. We've got our beautiful clock tower to cover up our villager trading hall. I'm still super happy with the hands on those clocks and everything up there. So yeah, this is probably my favorite build aside from the starter base that I made on the server. And then, of course, we've got ourselves our nice little farmhouse with the water wheel and a little cave entrance here with some little bit of a river coming by, and then all sorts of pipes and everything coming out of the top. And then, of course, we've got what I'm probably most proud of here is these trees. Like I said, I had never made a custom tree ever before. I'd always just, you know, planted a tree and called it good. But yeah, these trees really do bring a little more atmosphere to this build. And, you know, even from any angle, like from over here, they still kind of just enclose it a little bit and make it kind of one big build. So yeah, like I said, I'm really pleased with how those turned out as well. And then, of course, we got the nether tunnels, which we just saw, so I'm not going to bother you with those. But, you know, wow, look at this render distance. Look at this. We can practically see to our industrial district. It is literally right over here. This is the village where we got all our villagers from, and there it is, the industrial district. Look, you can see my industrial district and the base in the same shot. That is kind of crazy. This render distance is pretty cool. But yeah, over here we've got our giant gunpowder farm, which, not gonna lie, that took a long time to get it to be just gunpowder farm, figure out the placement of all the blocks, so the glass blocks, the trapdoors, and everything. And then we've got our other main farm, the sugarcane farm, which, you know, if we sat around for a few minutes, probably see it go off, but You guys seen it go off before. I've seen it go off many times, and I don't really want to watch it again. And then we've got our little bit of a bee farm and our super smelter over here where we got our copper. What are we smelting? Nothing. I really think for the amount of time it took to make these farms, they're definitely super productive. This one, I will never need more sugarcane ever again. And the gunpowder farm, obviously, I think it, yeah, storage goes a little deeper, and I think I've cleared it out recently, but yeah. In any case, it is still an amazing farm. But yeah, that's pretty much all we've got here. I don't think I missed anything super important. Let's just end things up back here at the base. I'm still super proud of how this turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this style. It's kind of started out steampunk, kind of ended up like steampunk slash fantasy-ish. I mean, this is probably more fantasy than steampunk if it weren't for like the pipes coming out. This is definitely just full-on fantasy as. I do like that style, like the fantasy medieval sort of look. Maybe we'll go with that next time around, because that's a fun way to build and something that I don't find super hard myself. So yeah, this is, I mean, it's probably going to be a little hard saying goodbye to this world because, you know, I have been in it for 5 months now, almost 6 months. And yeah, there's been so much that we've got done here. It's really incredible how the little amount of time I've gotten to play on the server, in all my busyness, it's still, we've ended up getting a lot done here. Yeah, unfortunately, like I said before, it's going to be time to say goodbye to this world. And, you know, to do that, let's head over to the time machine, see what we've got going in there. Well, here's our time machine, and yeah, I really haven't done much work with it. No, like, experimentation or anything, but, you know, once you got a time machine, I mean, it's a time machine. Not much else you can do to make it better. So let's hop into our time machine and see what happens. Where am I? Where is this place? Okay. I don't like the sound of that. Okay. No, I think I might just try to get out of this place as soon as possible. I'm not sure where I am. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on? I can't see anything. I can't see anything. Where is? I can't see. What's that? What does that sound? What is it? I can't see where I'm going. I can't see a thing. What is that? What is that? Okay. Okay, it's coming forward. It's coming for me. It is not happy. It's not happy with me. It's not happy. Okay. I can't outrun this thing. I have nowhere to go. I have nowhere to go. What's he? Well, looks like our time travel experiment was a success. We are now in the future in Minecraft 1.19. And you can say I'm back in my normal skin as well. The steampunk skin, it was fun, but it's, you know, if we're not doing steampunk anymore, no use to keeping it, right? But yeah, like I said before, that's going to conclude our series on the Evergreen SMP. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And for those of you who've been following along this entire time, thank you so much. Everyone who's been commenting, watching the videos, everything. It just means a lot to me that you guys are following along. So thank you guys all for following along, and I hope you guys will continue to do so in the future. And for everyone watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and if so, make sure to hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to do that as well. And I will see you not in the next episode on this series, but in the next video. Have a good day, everyone, and goodbye.